Well, today is Dan's big day for his Dodge Ram. What are you doing with it today, Dan?
So I got this great habit of taking these 2000s Dodge Rams and getting rid of them for some old stuff. So today we're gonna see if I can do it again.
Okay.
So yeah, 2003 Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi 5.7. It's got 226,000 miles on it. This was my in-laws vehicle. They sold it to me for cheap because they just didn't need it anymore. We did some work on it. You've seen that in the page before, I'm sure. Some brakes, CV axle, wheel bearing. Just kind of went over, water pump, a couple odds and ends, oil change. Just made sure she's good to go, runs, drives, stops just fine. Still, it's an older truck, it's got some miles, it's got some rust. It's not pretty, but it runs, it drives, it stops. We're gonna hopefully trade it for a 1968 Ford Thunderbird, the 429. I've been wanting one for a long time, and I'm not a four-door guy. I've always been against four-door cars. I just don't have kids, I don't have a need for them. But this one I can get behind because suicide doors. Love it. Just that old 60s gangster fashion.
Well, it's gonna be a fun road trip. We're going what, 4-ish hours?
4 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, so gonna be quite the road trip. The guy said if it makes it, he'll trade it. So I'm taking the old Dick as usual, so should be a fun trip.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah. All right, we are on the road. Dan's ripping it this morning, pulling away from me, just to be that guy. But he's put more maintenance in that truck in the last week than he has any vehicle he's owned in the last 5 years. So I'm pretty confident that old truck's gonna make it. It's newer than the one I'm driving, so fuck it, it's gotta make it, right? So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. I'm gonna see what kind of B-roll I can put together of the trip and the drive up there. So I hope you enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. The ride back is gonna be even more interesting. That's where the story will begin. So far, Dan's truck has made the journey pretty well. I think we're about 10-15 minutes away from our destination of where this truck is going. How's it been driving, Dan?
So far so good. We're cruising 85 down the interstate here just fine.
You're doing more than 85.
Shh.
Yeah.
It's doing all right. It's been handling good. No shakes or craziness yet, so let's hope the Thunderbird does the same on the way back.
See what happens. She's about ready to go to her final home, hopefully. Well, here is what we got. Working on getting her running right now. We got to run a fuel line underneath it into the trunk for our portable 12-gallon boat tank. But this is, what is this, Dan? What year?
1968.
This here is a 68 Ford Thunderbird. It's a pretty classy little unit. The whole reason Dan's getting it because it's a 4-door. Because you gotta have suicide doors on your 4-door. It's not too bad though. Interior is what you would expect for an old car. But yeah, she's gonna be a fun drive home, huh?
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Let's hope that tire doesn't blow. It's gonna blow.
That tire's gonna blow.
That tire's gonna blow.
Alrighty, we got the fuel system ran on her. She's hooked up. She's idling by herself right now. The only thing sketchy on this thing right now is the tires. So that should make it fun. It's gonna be a cool ride. Dan's gonna have an interesting trip home. So we got our fuel line ran up and down underneath. Follows underneath the car. Or to our little fuel cell in the back here, a little 12-gallon boat tank. She's got a good little chop to her. Yeah, pretty cool.
Good unit, I think.
You excited for your drive home?
Yeah, it's gonna go great.
Well, the adventure begins. Just pulled out. We are on our way to the gas station. Oh yeah, it even has brake lights. Yeah, they work. Pretty cool. Down the road she goes. It's kind of hard to see it in front of me, but very cool. She's getting it alright so far. We literally just left the dude's house, but looks like she's going down the road actually pretty darn good for what she is. The gas station is packed. How far do you think she'll make it on her first trek?
You know, honestly, brakes feel good. Pulls to the right a little bit. I have no turn signals.
That's optional.
We'll be alright.
Brake lights work.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Good.
So
I
that's
really want to
something.
get these sequentials working. That's like my favorite feature of these.
It's something. Yeah. Get them filled up and we'll hit the road. Oh yeah. The old Dick's doing good as usual. Topping her off too and get ourselves back on the road here.
Scan this QR code.
There we finally go. And we're off. See how long it takes us on some back roads to get from Minnesota to Rhinelander. And if this thing wants to make it in general, that's going to be the biggest question. So, are you ready, Diesel? Diesel, are you ready for this? I don't know if he's ready for this. Should have brought my suction cup along to put up a time lapse of the drive home, but yeah, keep everybody filled in on what goes on. Gonna be some fun B-roll for the way home. Oh yeah.
Let's hope that tire doesn't blow. It's gonna blow.
That tire's gonna blow. Well, I'm pretty sure the time lapse caught that, but I knew that right front tire or that left front tire was gonna go, and my golly did she. Time to change some tires. Well, I couldn't have called that one any better.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, that's that tire. And then, boom!
I got it on time lapse. Yeah. There's the first stop. I think we made it probably, 40 miles?
40 miles or so, roughly, ish, kind of.
So... Well, we have our first difference and our first major problem with this blown tire. Dan's tires off the F1 are a different 5-lug pattern than the old 60s Thunderbird here.
Well,
are they the same size rim?
yes. I was just thinking that.
Like I don't want to do that.
It's ghetto, but that might be the only.
I don't want to do that, but we could change a tire if we have to. I have starting fluid in the back of the dick even to pop it on the bead if
some in here too.
if we needed to.
I got some in this thing.
So
too. And I have that little compressor. So we could.
We'd have to do 2 tires though.
Or 1. Yeah, it's gonna be lean.
We'd preferably. We could.
I realize this is a 225.
Is it?
Yeah, so these are already different sizes.
Well, they already got different size tires in the front, I guess, so.
Maybe do 1, and then if we have to do a second one, we'll just bite the bullet and do it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unreal.
I brought a pry bar at least. A little one, but I brought a pry bar. We could use the dick to break the bead, maybe.
I was just thinking we'll run the tire over at the dick. We just got to pull the valve stems out, bleed them, and then pop it. And well, we knew that tire was going to be the one.
I told him as soon as I did my first walk around it, I looked at him like, all the tires look good, but that left front.
Yep.
At least good.
And while we were coming down the road here, I started hearing something just kind of tap, 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 tap. I was like, oh, that sounds like the tire. I hope that's not the tire. And then it started vibrating. I was like, yeah, that's the tire. And then it blew.
I got it on time lapse, I hope.
Oh,
I hope that it's visible in the time lapse. I wasn't too far behind, or the camera angle wasn't too far behind, but yeah. Well, I think we're gonna attempt to change a tire.
Oh, fun.
Like, not just change the tire, we're legit taking a tire off a rim and putting a tire on a rim. Why do you do this to me? I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to mechanically fix the vehicle, not a tire repair, man. All right, see if we can pop this off the bead using the dick here. Here, you can film and I'll try and back the truck a little bit.
Fun stuff. Haley's coffee got murdered there, but
You gotta pull it out a bit. Like, just... Had it.
up there on the roof. This thing doesn't need to be charged, does it?
No, I just changed the battery when we left it.
I just see the screen went blank.
The screen goes blank when you're recording.
Ah.
That way it doesn't waste the battery. I wish I had 2 of these. Do you have a tire iron by, or yeah?
Here, hold that.
Hold that while I can use the pry bar. Well, actually, Dan, I got this in here. thought I'd lift Dan so easily.
Thanks. 300 pounds right here. Holy fuck.
It's about the only time I would want you to be fatter. Well, the only thing I did not expect to be doing. You know?
Me neither. I figured 5 on 5. It's an old Ford, right? No.
It's not a Ford truck, Dan.
Still 5 on 5.
50s. There she goes. Whew. There's one.
This will be a lot easier since it's not fucked.
Yeah, I drained it. Valve's done shit in that pocket.
I'll give this car one thing though. 60 miles an hour, get on the throttle, going.
Yeah, she does pick up pretty good.
It doesn't seem like it's barely, I'm barely on the throttle just driving in general. Holy fuck, how many people do they have living back here? Oh, it's a campground.
Huh?
It's a campground. I was like, how many people do they have living here?
Oh, it
God.
is. It does say campground, doesn't it?
I was like, man, that's the 5th car now.
Bunch of idiots changing a tire, don't worry.
At least it looks cool.
Or retarded. One or the other. Why don't you move to the trailer? Alright. Fuck, we made it this far. Get your little air compressor ready, probably. At least we brought an air compressor.
Kind of.
It puts air into shit, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm a real boy. Oh, fuck. I got in this drop center. Yeehaw!
Now I got to start it on fire.
It might. It might go.
Oh, it'll go. It'll be all right.
No, like it might go without fire. Whew. Hey, Taylor.
GG's fan.
Yeah. Well, that's how you change a tire on the side of the road. Bucket pry bar and a breaker bar. If you ain't got anything else, so see if this thing sets it. Don't fuck with it. Just let it kind of work its way on. Because if you push down on it, it'll fall off of the bead.
She's taking air.
She's taking air?
Yeah, it seems like it's taking air. It's
all right.
Nice.
See what happens. Yeah. Well, hard to tell how long this part's gonna take, so. Yeah. The tire's on the rim, so that's probably the biggest struggle. We got starting fluid if we have to actually seat it. But. Oh. There she goes.
Don't kick it. You're kicking it off the beat. Don't kick it. You gotta do it again. That's the good side.
That was the sound I fucking wanted, boy. Now she's taking air, Dan. Yeah, she set all the way around good. Yeehaw! There.
I'm gonna wait for it to be at about 30 feet high and roll.
Oh. I had to clear this bitch roadworthy again. For how long? We'll find out.
She's full of oil.
She's full of oil, he says. Yeah.
Ready to roll. Well, the old Thunderbird made her to her second gas stop. First stop we made, we had a little issue getting her started again, but after we got her going, she's made it pretty good. How many miles would you say we've done?
About 110.
She's get done about 110 miles, Dan thinks. Not doing too bad. Like I said, we just had one problem starting it and our blown out tire, but she ain't doing too shabby. What are your thoughts on her, Dan?
5 gallons since the last gas station. Honestly, this thing's doing better on gas than the Hemi was. Otherwise, yeah, it's clicking around all right. It's getting a little hot going down the highway, and the oil pressure gauge is kind of sitting low, but meh, it'll make it home.
Can only rely on an old gauge so much.
Just
Yeah,
we'll see.
So we're gonna keep trucking along here. Thunderbird is doing pretty darn good. Despite a blowout, a little trouble at the first gas station, stopped getting her started again. She's doing pretty good. He thinks she's overheating a little bit. The gauge is just like staying above the middle. I told him he's fine, but he thinks he's a little hot. But we're gonna keep rocking her. We're doing about, shit, this thing's been cruising really good. We've been able to do 60 to 75 miles an hour most of the way home for when she's been happy, so really can't ask for much more on an old car like that. Starting to get dark out though. I think that's probably gonna be the end of our time lapses for the way home. I'm gonna keep doing updates as we get closer here, but if all goes good, you'll see us when we get home. So if we have an issue, well, you'll see us then. So stay tuned for it. This has been a blast so far. Having a lot of fun. That old car is pretty impressive. Even the fuel mileage has been pretty good. He's only stopped for gas just for peace of mind to put it in because he doesn't have a fuel gauge. We just have the boat tank in the back of it. But first gas station stop, she took 3 gallons. Second, I think she only took 5 or 6. So I mean, hell, that's doing pretty good on gas, I would say, for what she is. But we'll keep you posted on how we're doing. We'll either be stranded on the side of the road or she'll be home in his driveway. So we will see ya for whatever happens next. Dan, you know what makes me want to commit suicide? The fact that you stopped again.
No.
Motherfucker says, oh, we'll fill it up one more time. He still had over half a tank, only put 6 gallons in it, and stopped. What a bitch.
I know.
What a bitch. Yeah. Oh, you were so close.
You got it, girl.
Oh. The agony. The jump pack fell out.
Okay, so she likes the jump pack.
She definitely likes the jump pack, yes. Just had to stop, didn't you?
I know.
I ain't, no, fuck you.
I thought she was doing, it's a big block. Give me a break. I thought she was thirsty. She's not as thirsty as I thought.
No.
Not as thirsty as a Hemi.
Oh, there she choo-choo. Oh, damn you, Dan. Well, she was so happy for a second there.
You're getting a solenoid tomorrow. And a wire.
I bet you the wire will fix it, but the solenoid should be replaced probably too.
We'll give her a second.
Really regretting that stop now, aren't you?
I thought we went 100 miles. It's been 100 miles since the last fill up, so I was like, okay, 10 miles to the gallon, 12-gallon tank. I gotta be getting close. Let's fill it up before we get back. Fuckers only use 6 gallons. It's been 100 miles. This thing was averaging 20 miles to the gallon this last trip.
Well, next time we'll run the 5-gallon can so you can be more accurate on your mileage.
Gas at the side of the road, you would have been like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, now it won't start."
At least you would have been out of gas.
if that's what the problem was.
Yeah. So yeah, you're sorry that you upgraded. Now you're not used to what you could be getting, or should be getting. I don't know. That is one angry bitch at the moment.
Yeah. All right.
You stay.
Maybe.
With any luck.
We'll see. Gotta just water cool your solenoid here.
Your jump pack's not even hooked up.
Yeah, I took it off.
Just now?
Yeah, just now.
Okay.
Yeah, not trying to start it, may as well. What a unit.
Water-cooled solenoid, huh, Dan?
She's mint. Cool down the radiator a little bit, you know?
That ain't even hot.
Yeah, but now it's colder.
Yeah. She ain't even angry. She's just upset that you stopped.
I know. I should have just let it.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I'll give it another 2 or 3 minutes before I try again. Just kind of, I don't want to kill the battery too much. Vacuum headlights work. Both brake lights work?
Yeah, your brake lights do work.
Nice. Taillights too?
Yeah, you got more taillights than brake lights.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You tell him, Diesel.
No, he's telling you.
I know.
He was so close to getting to go home. And now here we sit.
All right.
15 minutes from home because you had to stop one more time.
One more time.
Yeah, just had to do it one more time.
Oh. Stabbed in the ass.
Go home, Dan.
It was the water-cooled solenoid, I promise.
Go home, Dan. Pull over, Diesel. Oh. Whoa there, guy. Whoa, he's getting fucking rowdy now. Jeez. Let's get this fucker home. She fucking made her home, boys! Yeah! The old T-Bird made her home. We'll say I am impressed with her.
Yeah, she's a unit.
Good. Beats a 03 Dodge Ram sitting here, that's for sure.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my god.
Mint.
Fucking A. Well, Dan, any final words?
Can't wait to see what the neighbors say. It's not one piece of junk, it's
was
another.
already like looking outside. She was like, "What?"
Another one, as we like to say.
Another one.
Yeah. I hope everybody enjoyed this little adventure. It was quite fun for us, I will say.
All day long, it was worth the trip.
Oh, fucking A.
You're next.
Hey, no, you
Tag.
got this because I
Tag.
bought another one.
Tag, you're it.
You got this because I bought another
I know,
one.
and now it's your turn.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold off for a little while at least.
I think bullshit. Check out my sweet window motor.
Yeah, at least you can pull it up, maybe.
Nope.
No.
Kinda.
I don't know how well recommended that is.
Yeah,
but
well,
she can stay down overnight. Minor details.
Power probe problems.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get it to work.
Man. Well, she made her home. That is the end of our adventure for tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Please give us a like and a follow if you want to see more of this, because there's gonna be a lot more of this.